The game ended evenly, but you had some nice moves. A classic first move from your opponent. Starting strong with a fundamental move. They're bringing their queen out early to attack your pawn. If you play sensible moves, you can get an advantage. Good job defending that pawn. They are threatening to checkmate the king. You stopped your opponent from being able to checkmate the king. Kingside castling becomes available for your opponent here. That fork puts real pressure on your opponent's position. This is the only good move. This is a fair trade. You recapture the piece. This move prepares for their bishop to join the action. This prepares a safe queenside castle for your king. By stacking pieces, they improve coordination. This prepares a safe kingside castle for your king. Your opponent prepares to castle queenside and secure their king. You permitted the opponent to win a pawn through an eventual fork. White can win a pawn using a fork with the right follow-up. A logical capture. That knight is unprotected and can be captured right away. They missed a chance to win a pawn through a fork. You had an opportunity to capture a free knight. This move doesn't help their position at all. You kicked your opponent's piece from that square. They exchange pieces of equal value. Isolated doubled pawns will be hard for you to defend. They've improved the positioning of their piece. You had a better option, but this is not bad. They made one of the top moves in this position. You had a chance to play something better. This is the only move that works. You recaptured. Recaptures. A clear recapture. Capturing your hanging pawn. Good awareness keeps the rook alive here. This move builds more pressure on your rook and creates a threat. You've added an extra layer of protection to your rook. This pawn push confronts your center and changes the structure. You permitted the opponent to capture a rook and win material after the follow-up trades. Taking that rook will win material after all is said and done. This is a fine move. A clear recapture. You calmly step the rook out of trouble. Your opponent creates a pawn chain, making their... Well done, an excellent move. Your opponent's rooks are doubled on the file. Very good choice. They played one of the best moves here. You step your king away from the checking rook. I like their choice. This is a fine move. They've coordinated their rooks, doubling them. Nice, definitely the right move. Creating a pawn chain. This move is okay, but not what I would have played. Precise move from your opponent. You dodge the check, moving your king out of harm's way. Your opponent moves their rook to escape your attack. Nice idea. You connected your pawns into a chain. They are right on target. A clear recapture. This makes a passed pawn. Your pawn is no longer hanging and is now defended. They took your pawn for free. Well done, an excellent move. Pushing their passed pawn. Yes, this is the way. Their passed pawn moves closer to promotion, becoming more dangerous. Good job. That's what I would have played too. They played the strongest move available. You allowed the opponent to force eventual checkmate. They missed a chance to force eventual checkmate. Passed pawns must be pushed. That's not a mistake, but they did not find the best move here. Before going down, you capture the pawn. They took your rook for free. This isn't a mistake, but there was something better for you. This move still keeps their checkmate plan on track. You step your king away from the checking rook. This move still keeps their checkmate plan on track. You're clearing the way for your pawn, step by step. This move still keeps their checkmate plan on track. You calmly step the pawn out of trouble. This move still keeps their checkmate plan on track. This move... You've... Very good. Yes. Good aware. That... Good job. That's what I would have played too. They stopped the check by interposing a piece between your queen and their king. Nice. Their... Yeah. Their... They moved... You had... Good... Their king... This is... This game ended in a draw after the position repeated itself 3 times. This game ended in a draw after the position repeated